Well, first of all, this is always my least favorite day of the season because as soon as my projections come out, there's guaranteed that there will be a few groups of fans who dislike me. And this year it's probably going to be the Minnesota Wild because, you know, I looked at that Central Division and I actually believe that every team in that division is capable of achieving 100 points. You know, just based on where each team is at and what's happened. The Wild look a little stale to me, so you know I'm predicting they're the team that's going to fall this season in the Central. But you know probably the Pacific Division is one of the toughest, and I think the Vegas Golden Knights. A lot of people are predicting that they're going to fall a little bit. I don't think they're going to fall quite as far as everyone else does, but I do believe the San Jose Sharks are now the team to beat in that division. Well, I was recently at the NHL Media Tour where you get a top player from every team in the league, and we did our survey, and the players seemed to think that Washington was still the team to beat. And, you know, they didn't have to make many changes. Most of their changes came the summer before. So, I mean, they're in a good position to try to repeat. But you know, we all know how difficult that is. I remember Jimmy Rutherford, the Pittsburgh Penguins general manager, explained it this way. It's like climbing Mount Everest in the middle of the summer and then coming back 3 months later and standing at the bottom and say, all right, now I got to do it again, and staring up and thinking, oh my gosh, and remembering what has to be done. These guys, you know, the Capitals, they just remember how hard it was to win, and here we are 3 months later trying to start that ascent yet again. And then my pick to win the Stanley Cup are the Tampa Bay Lightning. I think for a few seasons now they've been knocking at the door, and I think this is when it all comes together for them.